Breaking ball popped up behind the plate. Herrera gives chase. He's on the track. He's got it. And the Cardinals win it 3-2.
The Cardinals are really fun to watch.
Let's get down to the Tuesday. It's a Fastlane on 101 ESPN with Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers. I'm Anthony Stalter. 203, your time check brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Cardinals get it done last night to take the opener against the Arizona Diamondbacks.
I forgot to mention Marshall's with us, too.
And Marshall's
in
head
here,
engineer.
too. He's trying to fix our camera. So if you're watching on the YouTube channel, we've got the group shot. So what would you call that, Marshy? Camera 5?
Camera 5.
Camera 5.
Camera 5.
Take camera 5.
Camera 1. Camera 2.
Camera 1. Camera 2.
Camera 5.
Who's Anthony? Who's Anthony? It's my drummer. I always remember that part.
No, it's good. I'm glad you did.
Yeah.
Yep. So the Cardinals.
Cardinals win last night 3-2 over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Take the series opener. By the way, we are dedicating today's show to longtime listener Janet. I'm not going to give out any other personal information or things like that. We haven't. It's not like we've talked to the family and asked them what we can.
Well, Marshy
say
has
and what we
communicated with
members
of the family.
We know. Yeah, they reached out to us
just so we're not
when Janet passed,
spreading false information.
Yeah. So longtime listener Janet, who everybody knows, at least if you're a regular listener to the Fast Lane. While we didn't have an opportunity to actually meet her, she felt like family to us because of all the mic drops that she left us over the years, and we learned of her passing a week and a half ago. One of her family members reached out to us and just said, "Hey, just want to let you guys know she loved listening to your show." She had battled kidney disease, and she passed away at 83. And certainly our thoughts are with her family. But we're dedicating today's show to Janet. So you hear a lot of her mic drops, a lot of her thoughts over the years. And if we have any things that pop into our head throughout the course of the show, we're gonna just talk about Janet and celebrate her. And if you want to leave us a mic drop, you certainly can do so if you want to reach out in the text line. But this show is dedicated to our gal Janet, who again passed away about a week and a half ago. And it's certainly going to be a show where I know we're going to laugh because she was so funny.
Yeah,
there's so many things that she said. She had bold takes, hot takes, strong opinions.
She's unfiltered.
Unfiltered, rarely wrong, and boy, she gave it to us.
Yeah.
Me especially.
Just
Anthony. That's right. So you'll hear Janet's voice a lot today. But the Cardinals take the opener. Andre Palante continuing his transformation into a dependable starter. That's what he has emerged this season.
My guy, Andre Palante.
Your guy, Andre. He's all of our guys now.
Yeah.
Especially coming off that weekend series against Kansas City in which none of the starters pitched well.
Oh, man. And I just like his story, man. I've said it before. I know I'm a broken record, and Carey, I think you'll understand this too. I've got a soft spot for guys who are not viewed as the star players. They kind of get knocked down, they get up, they knock down, they get up, and they keep going.
Chumbawamba style.
But I get up again. What year?
All right, let me think about this. That was 2000. No.
I think it's a lot earlier.
97.
I think it's like 96.
Maybe you're right.
97.
Yeah.
That was a guess.
Yeah. It's a good guess. It's a
Definitely
really good
didn't
guess.
know
I was playing for the Blues.
name
I
of
was a
them.
young man at the time, and it was one of the songs that played all the time on the radio at that time.
So that song reminds me, believe it or not, you bring up hockey, of the New York Islanders.
Oh.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
1997.
97, nice job. Okay. Way to go.
I knew Chumbawamba was his thing.
So when that song was popular, I got a cousin who's significantly younger than I am. He was a kid when that song came out, loved it. That's all he listened to. And me and his father and him went to an Islanders game in New York.
And why is that?
Well, we were out in New York, Janet, and we...
That's a good question in that point, that time of...
And this kid, that's all that's all he wanted to listen to. So
The Islanders, a very underrated franchise in the
certainly.
late 90s especially.
Absolutely, yeah.
You guys get a lot of love?
No.
Yeah, I've told this story before. The New York Rangers power play.
Just the power play.
Just the power play, not including the goalie. Higher payroll than my entire team.
That sucks.
We were like $27 million. And I think that was Yager and Messier alone at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that was when they were acquiring any sort of veteran
free
agents.
Lindros, Yager, Fleury, Theo Fleury, not Marc-Andre. Mark Messier.
Was Gretzky on that team too?
Gretzky
that time?
would not have been on that team. No.
At some point he was. He was a
little
Ranger.
bit earlier.
Okay. Yeah. Was Mike Richter still on the team? Brian Leach still on the team?
Oh, yeah.
That's
So it was
crazy.
like we played the Rangers like 4 times a year, 3-4 times a year. And it was like the Stanley Cup for us when we beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Because
New York was yours for the night.
No, it never was. I remember going.
Carey, I'm going to stop you there.
I remember going to an ESPN event in New York City. It was huge. Tiger Woods was there. Michael Jordan was there. It was like this huge thing. And a bunch of us, like 5 or 6 of us Islander guys, were invited to go to this party. And we get to the door, and there's a line up down the street, and we're told, just go to the front of the line, tell them you're with the Islanders, whatever. We get up there, and Eric Cairns, who's this massive man, he's like, oh, yeah, we're with the Islanders. The bouncer goes, who? I go, no, I said, we're the Islanders. I said, we're the Rangers farm team. We're supposed to be here tonight. The guy, kind of laughed, and another bouncer kind of laughed, and he's like, oh, yeah, come on, let him in. But the first guy was like, who?
Never heard of it.
The Islanders won 4 Stanley Cups in a row in the 80s.
Yeah. But at that point, that was long forgotten.
But anyways, I have a soft spot for guys who battle hard and then are successful, like my guy, Andre
Palante. Yeah, it all comes back to Palante, who improved to 9-4. Well done, Jamie. Improved to 9-4 and has now won 4 straight starts. More importantly, I would say, is he's allowing 2 runs or fewer in 5 of his last 6 outings. So last night, 6 innings, 1 run allowed, didn't beat himself, kept a pretty dangerous Arizona lineup mostly under control. And the Cardinals have won all 5 games in which he's allowed 2 runs or fewer during the stretch. It's weird to say, but Andre Palante has become the Cardinals' most consistent starter.
Mm-hmm. Most reliable, most consistent guy you trust. He's under a 4 ERA right now, which is second on the team for the starters. Leads the team in wins. I know people don't care about that, but that means he's pitching well enough and keeping the team in the games to be able to get that decision. So, yeah, I think he is the one. Him and McGreevy, probably the 2 you trust the most. I would throw Dustin May in there as well, but Palante has done a fantastic job, and hopefully it continues for him because he has worked his way into this spot.
When he pitches, I almost have come to expect that he's going to go at least 5 and he's going to keep the team in the game.
Well, a couple of years ago, Ollie made sure he pitched at least 6 or 7.
Your arm loose? No. Good. Going to use you tonight.
Yeah, we see you're at 112 pitches through 4. You think he got 6?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Coach, it's barely hanging on.
You're fine.
You're good.
Did anybody
get us back on track here?
Yeah.
Did anybody feel a certain type of way when Stanek gave up the home run?
Oh, yeah.
I almost texted the group
furious.
at that point. I was so mad. Ashley was sitting on the couch. I was sitting in the chair. It was kind of a mellow night. And I yelled, "You scumbag!" And I take it back.
Wow.
You
made that personal.
It was a lot.
And I don't blame you.
It was personal. But I was like, really?
Again?
I'm like, really? Like, then you cut your hair. This wild thing persona is not working. Mm-hmm. It's not working. But I was angry. I took it personal. I shouldn't have. I apologized later.
Jamie, I'm not going to let you go to the island on this one. I, too, said some things about Ryan Stanek last night.
Did you? Mm-hmm. Some bad things?
I can't
Good
repeat
things.
them. I can't repeat them on air.
Do that now.
And I, too, did not apologize, Jamie.
Wait, what?
I took it personal because I thought this guy is going to ruin this potential victory.
How many games have they blown?
Him specifically, Janet? A blank ton.
Yeah. Janet, yeah. I could use, I wish Janet was still with us for many reasons.
Yes.
But in particular to comment about that.
Yeah.
Boy, she wouldn't hold back.
A metric ton he has given up in blown saves.
Sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
Well, the bullpen in general has been suspect.
They won the game.
But they did, yeah. No,
Riley O'Brien got the save. He saved the day,
Yeah,
right?
he did. Yes, he
Are
did.
we not? Are we that far gone? That even in a win,
No,
we're not
celebrating.
satisfied.
But
What
we
is
will not.
what
we
is
will
wrong
not,
with this room?
We
We're
will
trying
not
to circle
celebrate
back.
him.
What's
Carey,
wrong with this room?
The moment you accept mediocrity, you too become mediocre.
Exactly.
Come on, man.
Never.
know
Better. You have a ring that says different.
It wasn't mediocre because they got the win, and they don't ask how, they just ask how many. They got a win last
I think
night.
45 now, right?
They're 42, but they're
going to be 45 in 3 days.
In 3 days.
I like your attitude.
Thank you.
And that would be a sweep, Anthony. So what the hell are you guys talking about?
Nothing.
Come on, man.
2
Lock
hits,
Just asking you to be better, Carey. That's all. I mean,
my
stand
best.
it to be better.
He's doing his best.
I'm just worried about it.
Yeah, no, same.
You and me both.
2 hits for Nathan Church last night. Scored a run, drove in a run. Church was involved in 2 of the Cardinals' 3 runs overall. J.J. Weatherholtz, 2 hits, continues to build momentum. Jamie took J.J. Weatherholtz and beat the streak last night. So
pretty
nice work.
He's pretty money.
Do we have any concerns? I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Any? Just
Yep. I know what you're going to say.
any? Jimmy Crooks?
That's not where I thought you were going.
Nah. Well, I wouldn't.
Interesting. Where are you going?
Where are you going? Johnny Walker?
Yeah.
No, he's in a
Buddy,
slump.
he's in a slump, Anthony. I'm not allowed to be concerned about a slump.
Wow.
What if the
He's
slump
gone
becomes
hitless
more?
for 2 games.
What if it doesn't?
What if it does?
It's a slump. It happens.
Yeah, I know.
He
What
hit
if
the
it-
ball in the screws last night. The shortstop was
Oh,
just
hit really
standing
hard,
there.
like, right to the guy.
Well, I mean, what do
hits
you
it
do?
really hard.
You
Most
used to,
times they
you
get out of the
yourself
way.
used to get all over Miles Michaelis because he'd say, "Oh yeah,
That's McColas.
found a hole." You know, he hit it on hit it on the ground, but found a way through. Oh really? Oh really? He hit it through there at 112 miles an hour. You yourself reversed the situation. Hated that philosophy.
Of course I did, because the 112 piss missile will usually wound up in a guy's den.
That's a good point, but that's what I'm talking about.
That's what he's making. That's the point he's making. If you
know.
hit it hard enough, eventually it'll go through.
Or you break someone's hand catching it.
There you go. Any concerns though?
Yeah.
No, he's
7
slumping.
hits?
Oh,
No,
you're
no,
talking-
no.
Oh, Jimmy Crooks?
Jimmy Crooks. Nah,
Yeah, it's probably time for him to go back down.
You think? I'm just asking. I mean, he's got 7 hits in the month of June. He's played in a fair number of games.
It just doesn't click
It's
for him.
still early for him in this opportunity.
Of course, yeah.
But
This isn't a situation where it's like, oh, he
can't do it.
He hasn't done the Blaze Jordan thing, so let's just write him off forever. No, look, hitting at the big league level is difficult, especially when you're a catcher and you're also having to command a pitching staff.
yeah, he's got essentially the same number of games played as he did last year, with 1 more hit. Well, he had 2 more. Yeah,
What's he hitting?
he's batting 163.
Yeah, that's time.
He was batting 133 last year. 6 hits and 45 at bats.
You have enough of a sample size, in my opinion, you have enough of a sample size now, if you're the Cardinals, to say, hey, Jimmy, we're sending you down to Memphis. These are the things that your coaching staff is going to work with. Here's the deal. Here's your scouting report. These are the things we want you to work on. And the coaching staff down in Memphis is going to be notified as well. Mm-hmm. And then we'll see you in a couple months. Or we'll
Then
see you in a
who's
couple
catching?
weeks. You know who's catching.
Nah, leave him here. Leave him here.
You don't like him that much. That's how much you don't like Pedro Paz.
I don't dislike Pedro. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bob.
I didn't even say dislike. I said that's how much you don't like him.
No, I didn't say I don't like him.
Yeah, you have.
I just said Jimmy Crooks is doing a fine job.
Is he?
But
On
you
the
just
plate.
said it's a time for him to go down.
No. I said, is it cause for concern? I didn't say send him down.
You said, is it time
Anthony
for...
said
No, I
send him
heard
down.
But
you.
you still brought it up.
Anthony said send him down. I just asked, are you all concerned? That doesn't mean I was concerned, especially not behind
Is there
the
a
plate.
catcher that you do like, Carey?
Yadier Molina, Pudge Rodriguez.
How about a current catcher for the Cardinals that you like?
Yeah. Sure.
I didn't hear an answer there. Did you, Jimmy?
no answer.
You know
Okay.
who.
All right. What kind of identity is Alexander Steen looking for when it comes to building this Blues roster? Jamie doesn't know.
Winners.
Carey will
Better
tell
players.
us next on 101
I already
ESPN.
said that.
Understanding the true value of a player who hits the open market in free agency, and you give him a modest 2-year deal that he vastly overperforms, then yes, you can win consistently with a low payroll. But you're not going to compete with the Dodgers when it comes to being a World Series contender every single year with a low payroll. There's not.
Yeah, I think there's a difference between winning consistently and winning championships. And so if you're talking about, can you win? Sure. Can you win it all? Probably not. And I think that's essentially what you're saying. Like, yeah, you can win. You can do a great job, man. You can be regular season champs. And you can put a banner up for winning the division, and, people can celebrate that. You might win one, maybe two. Can you win it all? Probably not.
Yeah.
Like, unless you strike lightning in a bottle. And there is always an exception to the rule, but the rule is generally, this is how these things work. So, you gotta spend some money.
You would need to have an elite pitching staff. Elite.
So
cost control pitching staff.
There you go. If it's an elite pitching staff that is under control, that is, first few years of arbitration or not even that, like, you still have control of these pitchers before they hit the open market, before they get their value. The Pirates are probably an example of that right now. That's a team that has a lower payroll, that has some elite pitching. The Brewers with Mizorowski, probably another team that can have, because they have that
had
elite.
It too.
There you go.
Woodruff.
But can you win? I think you can with that caliber of a team. But when you're talking about guys that, aren't the elite players, no way.
The Brewers had Burns, Woodruff, and Peralta for a stretch.
How'd that go?
Won consistently.
They got a couple championships, didn't they?
No, but they won consistently in the regular season. You can get into the dance this way, but in order to win it all, no, it's going to be very difficult.
So then what's the point, right? Because every year the Dodgers, the Phillies, the Braves, or pick your pony, they're going to outspend the Cardinals, at least for the foreseeable future. So how do you combat that?
You develop the best cost control pitching staff that you can.
And I think that's what they're trying to do now. That's why they went so heavy on so many different arms.
And I don't just mean starters. I mean having consistent relievers too. Yeah.
That's probably the only way.
Correct. Because in the regular season, offensively, like we're seeing now, I think the number one reason why the Cardinals have been much better than what we all expected is the offense. In the regular season, it's different. Regular season, offensively, you can be carried by your lineup. You get into the postseason where the series are shorter and you're facing the other team's number one, number two, and those opponents have elite top end pitching, or at least guys that can completely control a series. If it's a 5-game series or a 3-game series, your offense can be neutralized in a hurry. So in the regular season, having an offense, very crucial. You get into the postseason, I have yet to see a team win in the postseason that was heavy on offense, stunk pitching, and wasn't good defensively. You cannot be a team that is a mediocre pitching and defensive team. Let's just call it run suppression. You cannot be an average run suppression team and win a World Series.
Don't always agree with you, but you're right on this one.
Yeah.
That might have been the first time you ever heard that from her.
Yeah, I don't think that was directed at me, though.
Honestly,
Marsh used it that way, which I do appreciate.
It wasn't for you, but it was for you.
So,
Anthony, you don't watch the game.
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
So, based on your criteria, Cardinals fans should feel pretty optimistic about the next couple of years. Reason being, offense looks good. Is it elite? I don't know, but it looks good. Most of the year, we've been happy with their run output.
Yes, sir.
Defense looks good. I don't think anybody complains about the defense too much. You haven't replaced Nolan Arenado at third yet, but Blaze Jordan has yet to prove that he's a liability.
Jamie, you are so right.
That's my girl. But the one area you haven't solved the riddle is your pitching, all through. Rotation right into the bullpen. And with all the arms that they have coming up through the system and the arms they've traded for, if they're able to figure that out somewhat over the next year or two, this could be a really competitive team for at least a few years because they've got so many players that are cost-controlled still.
Agreed.
I keep seeing the bullpen blow the game, blow the game, blow the game.
At least Stanek, that's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
They got rid of the other guys.
Yeah, they traded Roy. By the way, I didn't think I mentioned this before. My apologies. The Cardinals did trade Roycroft today. Chris Roycroft
What'd
goes.
they get, Anthony?
Player to be named
Player
later.
to be named later and
And
future
some
cash
cash.
considerations. Here's the problem, though. Here's the problem. Okay, you may think to yourself, "Oh, good, we're rid of Chris Roycroft." You know who we went to?
Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
It's a problem.
Dude's going to be an all-star.
Probably. Maybe not.
next year.
We were talking about.
But you get the point.
Yeah. Who was it? Polanco? Who got traded a few years ago?
To the Rays?
Yeah.
It was Dylan Carlson.
No,
Was it
Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
We were thinking he's going to be
This dude's going to be
he's
a
gonna
master.
Be a guy.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't always get it right now.
Carlson did, though, too. Dylan Carlson went to Tampa. That was for Stretch Armstrong.
Yeah. Oof. They knew something with Stretch, I can tell you that.
Yeah, they did. They're like, we'll give you
You
Sean
want this guy?
Armstrong. This guy's been good for us.
Like, yeah, we'll take him. Yeah. He's here for 2 weeks, man.
Not great. All right, we do need a new Gauntlet contestant. So if you want to participate in the Gauntlet, you have your opportunity right now. 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service text line. By the way, we're back up on YouTube. Woo. So Snake Pit.
Shout out to Marshall, too. This camera looks like it's high def. Yeah, we look good.
Oh, good.
I don't know what he did, man. Good job.
He put a filter on, probably.
Might be, maybe.
Excellent.
Possible.
I think it looks impeccable.
Thanks, Marshall. All right, Gauntlet next. I'm 101 ESPN.
warriors. 4 categories, 1 challenger. Can you survive the gauntlet?
Brought to you by Blue Note Roofing. Roofing, siding, and gutters. Visit BlueNoteRoofingSTL.com for a free inspection.
It's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Time for the Gauntlet. 403, your time check, brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. With Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, and Jamie Rivers, I'm Anthony Stalter. We got Tad on the line. What's up, Tad?
What's going on, guys?
Not much. Appreciate you joining us. Thanks for playing today. Thanks for listening. Would you like to take on Andrew Marsh, Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, or me in round 1?
Because I've always wanted to lead this, I'm going to say Carey Davis.
Love it.
Good luck, Tad.
All right.
Well done, Tad. All right, we're going to kick Carey out of here. He's going to go to the cone of silence. You're going to tell Andrew Marsh to spin that wheel.
Spin that wheel.
Tad, is there a category today that you're hoping the wheel will respond with?
Man, I'm just glad to be here.
Okay, all right. I don't blame you, Tad. You're not going to give
Love
up
the strategy.
Not going to give up the goods. All right, so Marsh, what do we got?
Well, you got Carey, and you got Carey in football.
Tad, how do we feel about football?
I don't know. We'll see.
All right. Well, you're going to get 4 football-related questions today. Each one is worth 2 points unless you ask for the options. If you ask for the options, those questions are worth 1 point. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right.
Let's do it.
Thank you, Marsh. Question number 1, Tad. DK Metcalf's cousin, Terry Metcalf, played for the St. Louis Cardinals football team. What position did he play?
DK Metcalf has a cousin, eh? You said Eric Metcalf?
No, Terry. And I think Terry
Terry
Metcalf was Eric's father.
I'll go misleading our guy Tad here. We don't know that. Stick to
I
the
guess
question.
I'm going to have the options on this one.
Sure. Running back, safety, or tight end?
Let's just go safety.
Final answer?
Final answer.
All right, Tad, question 2. Colts wideout Alec Pierce could be sidelined well into training camp due to an off-season ankle procedure. Can you tell us Indy's leader in receiving touchdowns last season? So who led them in touchdowns as a receiver last year?
Give me the options again.
Yep. Was it Tyler Warren, Josh Downs, or Michael Pittman Jr.?
You said receiving yards, not touchdowns, right?
No, receiving touchdowns.
Oh, receiving touchdowns.
Yeah.
Options again.
Yep. Tyler Warren, Josh Downs, or Michael Pittman Jr.?
Michael Pittman Jr., final answer.
Question number 3. Michigan overpowered Washington in the 2024 college football playoff title game. Who ripped off 2 long touchdown runs at NRG Stadium?
For Michigan
For Michigan.
in 2024. Right?
Correct.
Let's do Blake. Is it Coldrum? Final answer.
All right. Tad, final question. Nick Saban retired in 2024 as the NCAA's active leader in wins. Where did Saban make his debut as a college head coach?
Michigan State. Final answer.
All right. Let's bring back Carey from the Cone of Silence. Tad, how are we feeling?
I don't know. A little iffy on a couple of those.
Yeah, it wasn't an easy one today, buddy.
All right, Carey making his way back from the Cone of Silence right now.
Just sauntering in.
Sauntering in a little bit.
of a little cockiness today, huh, Carey?
Walk. Sorry.
There's a little extra. A little extra sauce on it today.
I believe what you're viewing is an NFL career.
Yeah, I was just walking slowly.
Like, look at your hand. Look at your hands.
No, I don't. You don't want to look at my hands.
That's an NHL career.
You don't
See?
like that.
You get it.
But I didn't come in walking on my hands
Didn't you?
this time.
Did you not?
All right, Carey.
Whatever. Still more dragging.
Your category today is football.
Hey, I love football.
Back to lunch.
Football. Here we go. DK Metcalf's cousin, Terry Metcalf, played for the St. Louis Cardinals football team. What was his position?
Terry Metcalf was a running back, wasn't he? I think he was a kick returner, punt returner, but I think the primary position was running back. Running back. Final answer.
The Colts wideout Alec Pierce could be sidelined well into training camp due to an off-season ankle procedure. Can you tell us Indianapolis's leader in receiving touchdowns last season?
Ooh. I don't think it was Ty Warren. Was it Michael Pittman Jr.? Alec Pierce was. Who is the other? You said receiving touchdowns?
I did.
Okay. I don't know if I want the options, but I feel like I'm missing one. But I'm trying to think of the kid from Texas. I don't think he caught enough passes, though. So is it Michael Pittman Jr.? I don't think it's Warren. Or is it Alec Pierce? Oh, who left? Didn't somebody leave? You know what? Give me the options just to be safe.
Was it Tyler Warren, Josh Downs, or Michael Pittman Jr.?
Okay. So Downs had, no pun intended, I don't think he had a little bit of a down year. I'll go, I think it was Warren. I'll go Pittman Jr. Final answer.
Question number 3. Michigan overpowered Washington in the 2024 college football playoff title game. Who ripped off 2 long touchdown runs at NRG Stadium?
Oh, man. What is that boy? What's his name?
That's what we're asking.
We'll ask questions around here.
Backup running back for the Rams. Blake. Oh, what is his last name? Or was it the other kid? Was it Donovan Edwards? Oh, it might have been Donovan Edwards. I don't need Blake's last name. I think it was Donovan Edwards. Final answer.
Question 4. Nick Saban retired in 2024 as the NCAA's active leader in wins. Where did Saban make his debut as a college head coach?
Pretty sure it was in the MAC at Toledo, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was Toledo. You said college, right?
Yes, sir.
It was Toledo, then Michigan State, then LSU. It was a MAC school. Was it Toledo or was it Kent? I'm all out of here now. I'm gonna stick with my gut though, because I do feel the Maction running through me, Ant. You know about it. Mm-hmm. And it is Tuesday, so that explains it. You know what I mean? It's Tuesday. He gets it. Don't worry about it, Jamie. I'm pretty sure it was Toledo. We'll go with Toledo, final answer. I hope that's right.
Toledo and Kent State both have same colors.
I'm pretty sure
colors.
it was Toledo. I could be wrong.
Dark blue, yellow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's go over this. Why don't we start with that second question about the Colts? Colts wideout Alec Pierce could be sidelined well into training camp due to an offseason ankle procedure. Can you tell us Indy's leader in receiving touchdowns last season? You both took the options. You both went with Michael Pittman Jr. Correct answer is
Michael Pittman Jr.
Nice job, guys. 1-1 tie. 7's the number. DK Metcalf's cousin, Terry Metcalf, played for the St. Louis Cardinals football team. What was his position? Tad went with safety. Carey went with running back. Correct answer is?
It is running back.
Carey did not need the options, so Carey is now up 3-1. Michigan overpowered Washington in the 2024 college football playoff title game.
Damn it.
Who ripped off 2 long touchdown runs at NRG Stadium? Tad went with Blake Corum. Carey went with Donovan Edwards. Correct answer is
Blake Corum was an option, but Donovan Edwards is the answer.
I'm glad I couldn't remember his last name.
no kidding. Just a formality at this point. Nick Saban retired in 2024 as the NCAA's active leader in wins. Where did Saban make his debut as a college head coach? Tad, without the options, went with Michigan State. Carey was feeling that Maction on a Tuesday. Couldn't decide between Toledo or Kent State. He did go with his gut, though, which is Toledo. Correct answer is...
It is Toledo.
Rockets. Tad.
You have chosen poorly.
You lose. Not today.
Sorry, Tad. Wasn't your day today. Carey got you 7-1.
You made my dreams come true by picking me. Y'all care if I give a shout out today?
No, go for it.
We're from West Tennessee. We listen all the time. We come to St. Louis all the time. And my cousin, Zach, and his boy, Jagger, are in town for tonight's game. So I want to give them a big shout out. Bring home a Cardinal victory.
That's cool. All right. There you go. Tad, we appreciate you, especially listening out of state, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Good job, Tad.
All right, thank
Take
you,
care,
Tad.
Have a good one, man.
We'll see you. Man, not really great guys are reserved for Marsh to beat up on, but Carey just decided to take it on.
Boot stomped.
That one fell. I mean,
that's
the Michael Pittman one. I knew. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't leaving somebody off just in case.
Yeah, it was a little disappointing.
Yeah, I should have had Snowman.
Quite honestly,
the Donovan Edwards one was really good.
I remember that one.
How you got there was fun.
No, because I couldn't. I was like Blake, and I'm like, it wasn't him though. It was actually Donovan Edwards that ripped off those 2 long touchdown runs.
Yeah, Washington finished third that night.
Yeah, they smoked them, man.
Yep. Not as bad as TCU got smoked by Georgia.
That was bad. They didn't belong.
That was real bad.
That was a bad game.
That was,
Damn.
What was it at half?
I think it was over
45 to nothing.
I think it was like 40 points.
I'm sorry, guys. I got to see this. I got to see if
it was no point in watching the second half.
No. It was, you know what? TCU scored in the first quarter.
Oh, they scored first.
Field goal, right?
They got a touchdown.
Was it?
Did they score first?
I don't know if they scored first.
Was Johnston the one that scored? Quentin Johnston?
It was, no, Max Duggan. He scored to make it 10-7. And Georgia was only up 38-7 at halftime.
That's it?
Yep, 38-7.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way better than I thought.
Yeah, final 65-7.
Ooh, that's a rough outing.
That's a rough outing. Big time. But they were there, those TCU Horned Frogs.
They were fighting.
There. All right. Is third base the biggest question to be answered heading into next season for the Cardinals? We'll get into that next on 101 ESPN.
On the biggest stage in the world, FanDuel is changing the game because sometimes your player gets subbed off and your bet goes with them, but not anymore. With FanDuel Super Sub, if your player is subbed out, your bet stays in. That's right. If your player leaves the match, your bet continues on with the substitute. We don't know the status of Christian Pulisic yet. Maybe he's able to play, but if he does not finish the game and you choose him, his substitute scores, you still get paid. So you're in it until the final whistle. If you want to go with Christian Pulisic, if you want to go with Weston McKennie, maybe like Leo Messi, you want to take any one of those guys, you can. And if they get pulled from the game for whatever reason, their substitute scores, you're still in it. So visit FanDuel.com/local to get started now. Let there be goals this summer on FanDuel. Log in, FanDuel.com/local. You must be 21 plus and present in Missouri. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
I'll tell you where Gorman needs to play. He needs to play left out. He's a liability defensively, and he's a strikeout artist. I'm sorry. I know he has power, supposedly, but we've never really seen much of it, and I just don't think he belongs on the team.
There you go. Janet, speaking her mind, as she often did. Again, if you're just joining us, maybe you don't know. So that's it. I've repeated it a couple of times because we've kind of dedicated this show to Janet. She did pass away about a week and a half ago. She battled kidney disease, and she passed away at the age, I believe, of 83. And just somebody that really dating back, one of the people that absolutely loved hearing Janet's mic drops and hearing Janet's opinions is Brad Thompson. VT loved hearing from Janet. So that's how far back. So that version of the fast lane, Janet has been a part of.
She kind of started to make her mark in the mid to late COVID era.
Yeah.
Where you were moved here to the fast lane. Brad, Chris Ranji, and Meat. And then I remember driving home after middays with BK, and I would hear the Janet mic drops.
Yeah.
And then she just continued on. For many years. So
yeah, she became a part of the show to almost to the point where people thought that it was a bit.
Yeah.
And we were like, it was one of us or somebody in the station leaving the mic drops. But she was 100% real, and we had an opportunity to read the obituary, and everything that was said in the obituary matched what we kind of heard from her. Full of life, funny, very opinionated, and very, just on point with her opinions.
Well, remember we found out she was friends with or acquaintances with my ex-wife's mother?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, yeah, talking about, I was like, oh, my goodness.
That's right. That was right around COVID.
It was right around COVID, and found out that Janet, I think, lived in the Cottleville area because she talked about going to the fish fry. Meet me at the fish fry.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It was great. So if you're hearing Janet a lot today, that's because we've dedicated the show to Janet. You just heard her talk about Nolan Gorman and how he should be left out. Well, maybe the Cardinals feel that way as well. Blaze Jordan, to your point earlier, Jamie, has done nothing but earn more opportunities to stay at the big league level in this lineup. He has not become a liability at third. Hopefully that continues. He has kind of set the bar. He has reset the bar for third base, in my opinion. It's a short sample size. But if you look back at his minor league track record, whether it was in Boston or briefly here in the minor leagues in St. Louis, and now he's part of the big league team, he's always hit. He has hit at every level. And no pun intended, but he's blazed through the minor leagues because of his offense. The question was, where did the Cardinals feel comfortable playing him defensively? And when they moved him off of third base for a bit of a time there when he was at Memphis, I thought to myself, well, they're telling us all we need to know. They don't feel comfortable with him playing third base. Something changed. Maybe it was just Gorman.
I think they just said, screw it. How much worse could it get?
Absolutely. It has paid off. I don't know what the future is for the Cardinals in third base, but
you might be looking at it.
You might be looking at it.
Yeah, I think the notion that you're supposed to. I mean, you had a Gold Glove third baseman there in Nolan Arenado. You've had one in the past in Scott Rowland. Like that's abnormal. You might not get a Gold Glove caliber third baseman to be your starting third baseman, but if he can be sufficient there and do a good enough job and not have the throwing errors, not have the fielding errors, and also do what he's doing at the plate, then I think you got something there. So what you weren't getting from Gorman, I mean, I think right now they're probably equivalent. They're the same at the position of third base, but at the plate, Blaze Jordan right now is vastly ahead of where Nolan Gorman was. So you have that where you're looking at it and saying, if we're comparing the two, we're going to go with Blaze right now until we see otherwise, and maybe you don't see otherwise. Maybe Nolan Gorman goes and corrects his swing. I don't know if he's playing just yet. I haven't heard anything.
Yeah.
I know they had a plan in place to kind of get him away from the field and kind of reset everything mentally. But when he does get back to playing, and if he is playing well, then maybe that's a piece that you look at and say, hey, this is a really good player. He's still young. He's finally right, but we're satisfied at third base right now. What do you want?
Right.
What can we get in return from him? So that's the one way to look at it as well.
Latest I heard on Gorman was that he was back down in Jupiter, and they were putting him into the hitting lab. And some of the players that have gone through the hitting lab recently are Baez and Jordan Walker, for example, and I forget who else. There's one more. The results have been very good for people who have players that have gone down there and worked on things. So, yeah, because realistically, just taking at-bats in Memphis is not changing anything.
Yeah.
It's not. So maybe you can rewire the player.
He ain't right.
Well, he's not. You're right,
You got to
Janet.
get right.
That's why we got to work with him a little bit. But if you can recapture, him making more contact with the ball, hard contact, I'm not saying he's a future Cardinal, but at some point you want him to at least be an asset for your club.
Right.
Is that with the team or with another team? I don't care. But right now there's little to no value.
You hit the nail on the head.
Thank you, Janet.
Well done, Jamie. Well done. I fear that we have fallen into he's a change of scenery piece. Let me explain. There are prospects, obviously. There are veterans with expiring contracts or disgruntled veterans or fire sale pieces. Like the Giants are going to have to go through a fire sale. Everything must go except for the youngsters for them. So Rafael Devers, Matt Chapman, Robbie Ray. Then there's a special category, Marsh. What do you got? Breaking news?
Yeah.
Okay. The way he was looking at it.
Yeah, I'm just seeing things right now.
What do we got?
News alert.
1 minute ago, Elliot Friedman, Jordan Kyrou is being traded to Washington.
Okay, well, let's throw that out. Throw out the rundown.
Well, do we know what the return is?
Holy smokes.
Is it official?
Just Elliot
said-
Friedman 1 minute ago.
Yeah, I see
Sportsnet has it.
he's reporting.
Okay. Well, this is interesting.
Makes
Okay.
sense.
What are you getting in return? What are they?
Well,
what's going on here?
I'll tell you what we're going to do. We'll hop on our phones, reach out to the appropriate people. We'll find out what's going on. We'll try to get this Elliot Friedman report confirmed. But according to Elliot Friedman, as Marsh just noted, Jordan Kyrou being traded to Washington. So we'll try to gather everything we know, come back and discuss it next on 101 ESPN.
101 ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling. There has been a trade. The St. Louis Blues have acquired Connor McMichael, Milton Gastrin, and a 16th overall pick in the 2026 NHL Draft in exchange for Jordan Kyrou. We are going to talk about that next, right here in the Fast Lane. I'm Andrew Marsh, and this Sports Center update is brought to you by Saliga Heating and Cooling, a Daikin heating and air conditioning dealer.
Well, we got breaking news as we just found out within the last couple of minutes that the Blues have traded Jordan Kyrou to the Washington Capitals. Our guy BK just sent us the follow-up text here, and Marsh just read this. So according to Elliot Friedman, who first had the news, the Blues will acquire pick number 16 in the NHL draft. So that gives the Blues 4 first-round picks. Connor McMichael and Milton Gastrin from Washington in exchange for Jordan Kyrou. This is both a fun day because you get to react in real time, and we certainly want your takes as well. So if you want to leave us a Scott Lee Heating Company mic drop via the 101 ESPN mobile app, please do so. I know a lot of Blues fans have been hoping that this day would come, that the Blues would trade Jordan Kyrou. But for us, first reaction, Jamie, first reaction to the deal.
Yeah, it makes sense. For the Capitals, it certainly does. Time will tell for the Blues because, Connor McMichael doesn't project to be a 30-plus goal scorer or 70-plus point player. He's a third-line left winger right now. But the Blues pick up another first-round pick in this year's draft. So that's 4 picks in the first round now. And Marshy and I were talking earlier about Alex Steen or Army making some moves to get up to the number 2 spot with the Sharks. And you got 4 friggin' picks now in the first round. 11, 15, 16, and 19. You can do damage with that. You can acquire players. You can move up. There's a lot of things the Blues can do with those 4 picks. And they also, they won't get full cap relief from Kyrou because McMichael is an NHL player, but he was making under $1 million last year. So is he due for a raise? Yeah, he'll get a little bit of a raise. He's a solid two-way player. But, ultimately, when I look at the Washington Capitals, it makes sense because we think Alex Ovechkin will be back again for another year. Mm-hmm. But how many more? And I'm not saying Jordan Kyrou is Alex Ovechkin. Certainly not at his peak. Ovechkin's peak, that is. But Kyrou's every bit of Alex Ovechkin now. Ovi had 21, 22 goals last year. Mm-hmm. I think is what he had. So if you get 30 goals out of Kyrou, you get a guy on that right wing that is with a really young team that shows a lot of speed. Spencer Carberry's a great coach in Washington. I could see why Jordan Kyrou waived his no trade to go there. I can see why the Capitals wanted to acquire said player, and I can see why Army made the deal with what he got in return.
So Connor McMichael is 25, can play center, produces offense, complete game player, which is something that a lot of Blues fans have griped about with Jordan Kyrou. His contract situation certainly is going to be friendlier than Kyrou's, as Jamie just noted. Number 16 overall pick. You get a premium asset in a strong draft. And the Blues have continued to stockpile young talent. And Gastrin, from what I can tell, is a legitimate prospect, not just a throw-in. So it does seem like the Blues got good compensation here. This upcoming draft could completely reshape things for the Blues in a couple of years, but it's not going to be quick.
Yeah.
What do they do with all of those? You don't expect them to make picks with all 4 of those first round picks. Do you think that they're trying to package some of those to trade up package that and maybe another player to trade up. We talked about
I just think
the Sharks trying to get to that number 2 spot. How do you get there?
I think they'd love to get to that number 2 spot. I don't think it's all that hard when you have 4 first-round picks and you still have some young players on your roster that the Sharks might like too. Young players that you don't view as part of the solution. So the Blues, with some of their young players, are in a similar situation as the Cardinals with some of their young players. Other teams are going to want them, but they're part of your future. They're part of your next steps. And so Army and Steiner got to be careful that if they, for lack of better words, move on or give up on a player, that they're really sure about it. And all of these assets that Army and Steiner have acquired here recently in the last year and a half, plus now today, really makes me think they're going to they're going to do damage here. With the first round picks that they have, they could turn an offer sheet on Jason Robertson. They could, because now they have enough capital to pay off what the ransom is for an offer sheet. It's wild, man.
I think those young kids coming up on the Blues line are pushing that core to play like they should be playing.
Well, let's hope so. I got to look at something here.
We got a text that basically outlined how ironic it was that you were talking about change of scenery.
Yeah, right.
And then breaking news, Jordan Kyrou
no kidding.
Traded.
So, and what's funny about it is, like, when I was talking about the trade of change of scenery, that this isn't, like, for Kyrou it is, but this isn't what I would describe as a change of scenery trade. What I'm referring to with, like, Nolan Gorman is you find a team that, whether it's a pitcher or a position player that also needs a change of scenery, that's the deal you make. So that both sides, you feel like, well, we could be giving up on a player too soon, but we're getting somebody back that the other team might feel the same way.
I think what I'm interested in seeing is the creativity this offseason from the Blues, and because we got a ton of creativity in the offseason for the Cardinals, and I think everybody loved what Chaim Bloom did. I think we're going to get something similar this offseason where fans are going to be re-energized heading into next season.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to rephrase a question here, because I think the natural question is, and again, if you're just joining us, let's repeat the information here. Elliot Friedman is reporting that the Blues have traded Jordan Kyrou to the Washington Capitals in exchange for pick number 16 in the upcoming NHL entry draft, Connor McMichael, a 25-year-old player who can play center, and a young prospect in Milton Gastrin. So that's the exchange. The natural question will be, did the Blues get enough for Jordan Kyrou? I think there's another question, though, that we can rephrase this whole thing. We'll get into that next on 101 ESPN. As you guys know, I love Auto Centers Nissan out in Herculaneum. I love the fact that it's one-stop shopping. Because shopping for a vehicle can often feel like, you got like a second job. You visit one dealership, then another. You're trying to find the right vehicle at the right price. That's what I like about Auto Centers Nissan. They've got over 1,000 new and used vehicles all in one location. So you're talking about a lot of choices without having to spend your entire weekend driving all around town, because they got that one location out in Herculaneum, one dealership where you're going to find over 1,000 vehicles. My family has purchased from Auto Centers Nissan before. I'm currently driving a 2026 Pathfinder from Auto Centers Nissan. My wife is driving a pre-owned Pathfinder. But they've got different makes, different models when it comes to their pre-owned vehicles. So if you're not in the market for a Nissan, no problem. They got you covered. This month, though, select new Nissan Rogues, Pathfinders, Muranos, and Frontier models are all available with 0% APR for 60 months. So the reason we keep going back to Auto Centers is simple. It's selection, it's value, and it's a process that makes everything easier. Plus, I love the fact that they give you the 30-day return promise. Within 30 days, if you're not completely satisfied with the vehicle, bring it back. They'll refund your money, set you up with something else. Shop today at AutoCentersNissan.com or visit them right off I-55 in Herculaneum. It's Auto Centers Nissan. If you just joined us, breaking news within the last 15 minutes is Elliot Friedman reported first that Jordan Kyrou is being traded to the Washington Capitals in exchange for the number 16 overall pick in the NHL entry draft, which is this Friday. Connor McMichael, who is a 25-year-old player that can play center, and a prospect, Milton Gastrin.
You're full of baloney.
No, Janet. No, not this time. Right before we went to break, I said the question that a lot of people will ask is, did the Blues get enough for Jordan Kyrou? That will be the question. But if we rephrase that, Jamie, for a young center, what's a really good point total? Just in general, I know it depends on the line and it depends on the team.
Well, let's confirm something first, though. Where did he play most of his games this year?
I think on the wing.
Yeah.
But he can play center is what we're being told.
So can Pavel Buchnevich.
No, he can't.
If I'm just saying. For a third-line center, 40 to 50 points is probably really good. Mm-hmm. I think he falls somewhere in that area. I think he had like 42 points or something, 14 goals, I believe.
If he plays the wing,
same thing.
Okay.
And like as a centerman, you want to see more responsibility defensively. He's also a pretty physical player. He's only 25 years old, so he fits in that age window that Army likes. And looking at his point totals over the last 3 years, 33, 57, 46. This year scored 14 goals. Last year, 26 goals. So he's got the capabilities of being a 20-goal scorer. He profiles to me a lot like a Jake Neighbors.
Okay.
Ish player.
So here's the question.
Yeah.
If he can become a Jake Neighbors at this age, and if Army can be creative with these 4 picks, that's the question. Can he be creative where he's got, what does he do with these 4 picks?
Yeah.
And can McMichael become a Jake Neighbors type?
Well, he already is.
Okay.
Point totals and he's pretty much Jake Neighbors.
Forget McMichael then. It's what does he do with these draft picks then?
Make no mistake, Army won this trade. Hands down, he won this trade. Not because he got a player equal value to Jordan Kyrou, but he got out from under a large contract of a player that maybe the organization didn't see as a part of a winning team moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. He got out from under a contract of a player that maybe needs a change of scenery. We talked before about, can you trade Kyrou for somebody else's reclamation project? So $8 million for $8 million, $8 million for $7 million coming back. You got $800,000, $850, I think is what McMichael made last year.
Yeah.
And now you have 4 first-round picks this year, and you've got a first-round pick in the next 5 years of the NHL draft. I mean, right now, Doug Armstrong's phone is blowing up. Right now, he is under siege because teams are like, well, okay, what are you doing with your picks?
Mm-hmm.
Level with me. What are you doing with your picks? Blah, blah, blah. Because teams now look at that and go, okay, let's say somebody wants to move up in the draft. Somebody doesn't have a first-round pick. They're calling Army. How do I get your 11? How do I get your 15, your 16? What are you looking for? Now, Army's just going to field all of these possibilities, and then he's going to go in the direction that makes sense, or they'll take these possibilities and go on the attack and start to go to teams that want these picks, or San Jose. I believe San Jose has the 9th pick and the 2nd pick in the first round right now. He's already said he'd be willing to trade down from number 2. What if I give you 11 and 15? They get 3 first-round picks. We want Stenberg. We want to move up. If I'm San Jose, I'm Mike Grimm, like, it's a pretty good deal.
Right.
We weren't all that excited about number 2 anyways, so let's go with the other 3.
Yeah.
Like, you have so many possibilities. And the Jason Robertson thing, never mind the offer sheet, because going over the possibilities, and Marshy finding out a few things too here, you're not able to offer sheet him anyways before the free agency and all this stuff. So you could turn to Dallas and say, listen, we'll give you 4 first-round picks, all in this year's draft. We'll give you all of our first-rounders to trade for Jason Robertson. But you sign him first, because we want to give him for 8 years on this deal. You sign him 8 years at $12.5, $13 million, whatever it is that he's going to get. We'll trade you 4 first-round picks. You trade us Jason Robertson. It's just like we offer sheeted him.
Mm-hmm.
And the player has no trade protection at all. The only thing he has is the ability to say, no, I don't want to sign a long-term deal, knowing he'd be going to St. Louis.
Yeah. And in that case, you wouldn't want that player anyways.
And go chase yourself.
Right.
So just the possibilities are endless now for Army. This is going to be a hell of a week, guys.
Really.
Ish just got real.
Yeah, no kidding. And you can tune in this Friday night to us here at 101 ESPN, because Alex Ferrario and Donnie Fandango from the Last Minute Blues podcast host a special 101 ESPN entry draft show. The Blues loaded with multiple, as in 4, first-round picks, meaning the draft could shape the next era of hockey in St. Louis. Alex and Donnie will have you covered with instant analysis, special guest, and reactions all night long. The 101 ESPN NHL draft show this Friday starting at 6 p.m., supported by Jules on Hampton.
Wowie, wow, wow.
That's right, Janet. Wowie, wow, wow. Do we have any mic drops, text reaction? I'm really interested in the listeners' viewpoint on this.
Our daily drop just became, what do you think
Jordan
of this
Kyrou,
trade?
yeah. Because, I mean, we've kind of, Jamie, I feel like you have battled this. You've battled the people that are like, just trade him. And they did. And you like it. You like the deal.
I love the trade, but that's the whole time for me. It had to make sense. Not just, I just trade Kyrou. Well, one, he has to waive his no-trade clause, which he did. And now you were able to capitalize on that.
I see what you did there. Capitalized.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even know what I did there. I was like, huh?
You're such a genius. You don't even know.
Oh, thank you for that. I heard that.
I have a question for you guys.
Yeah, sure,
Obviously,
Marsh.
same team. I've been looking at my phone here and there. Friends saying, oh, no, like, could this be the TJ Oshie thing all over again?
It might be. Who cares? Here's one thing when you trade a player. It's like when you break up with a girlfriend, or if you're listening, you break up with a boyfriend. They're not for you. Then they go on and they're like, oh, they have a great marriage and all this stuff with somebody else. That doesn't mean it was going to be with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
So if you trade Jordan Kyrou and 2 years or 3 years from now he's hoisting his Stanley Cup, it wasn't meant to be here anyways.
Right. You're absolutely right. And what did they get? They got Troy Brouwer, Phoenix Copley, and a third-round pick in 2016.
And Troy Brouwer helped you get across the goal line, literally, against the Blackhawks.
Who you couldn't beat at the time.
You couldn't beat, and you needed some grit. And look, TJ Oshie, I love him. Went on to have great things, but would that have happened here? Can't tell. Don't know.
Yeah.
We did get a mic drops from Russell. His thoughts on the Jordan Kyrou trade.
Well, I've always been in the Jordan Kyrou camp. I think he's a great player. Just needs to be utilized better. So unfortunately, I think this is a bad trade for the Blues. Getting another first-round pick, I really don't believe it's a strong enough first-round pick to move up to the number 2, no matter how many we bundle together. So I don't know. I just feel like we're losing a good player and we're not getting a whole lot back in return. I would have much rather ran it back, unfortunately, like Jamie doesn't want to, but I think that we could have done better, honestly. I'd have rather have hung on to Kyrou, but I guess we'll see what happens.
Here's what I'll say right now. One, I never said that, to run it back. Let's go back and let's remember something. The summer of 2018, the Blues re-signed, or signed, then free agent, re-signed former Blue David Perron. And they signed Tyler Bozak. And Blues Nation was underwhelmed. This is not the offseason. And then all of a sudden, at the 11th hour, off the top rope, came Army with the people's elbow and Ryan O'Reilly. Don't look at this trade right now as that's the finish line, because it's not. What this trade did is it freed up a ton of cap space, gave you 4 first-round picks to add to all the other picks you have. Let's see where this trade ends up come July 1st when free agency hits. Let's see where it ends up between now and July 1st before we give it a grade. Because if you're looking to add a difference maker, a center iceman, I haven't had a chance yet, this is all hit so fast, to go through some of the teams that might have a center iceman that they'd be willing to give up. That doesn't have to be a reclamation project. It could be a good young player, but they're kind of stuck in the middle somewhere, the murky middle. They want to go into a rebuild. Here's 2 first-round picks and a young prospect. Boom, we give us your second-line center. Now you have a 60, 75-point guy.
Yeah.
And that started with the trade of Kyrou. So let's judge this and evaluate this when it gets to the finish line.
Agreed. We got our biggest question of the day coming up. We'll probably stay centered on Jordan Kyrou and the trade. We'll rehash what went down. And again, have our biggest question of the day here in the Fast.
One more thing, guys. What are we going to do? We won't have any more Blues Should Trade Kyrou segments.
Oh, no.
What are we going to do? What's the text line going to do now?
What are we going to do?
Who's the next guy that everybody picks on?
Who's the next?
Wow.
Booch, and I predict Booch and Cam Fowler. They start to feel the wrath here soon. It's not who I picked. I
would say Booch and Jake Neighbors.
Oh, I don't think Jakey.
They'll start turning on his ass.
No.
Actually,
it'll take a while.
No, it'll take a while because he's not paid.
He's not paid, and
that's the
he's
key.
Kind of the heart and soul. He's blue collar. It took forever for a lot of people to turn on Brady and Shen, and some of them haven't.
Jamie, you're not wrong, but it's the fact he hasn't been paid yet.
I'm thinking
that's the key.
very important position, center iceman. Maybe expecting too much out of a certain player. I'll throw Dalibor Dvorsky in that conversation.
He hasn't been paid.
You got to give him a couple more years. But yes, that would be a candidate.
But I'm talking about we're talking about like unrealistic expectations.
You got to get paid.
Anthony's right. As soon as you put a price tag onto a player, he's either great or terrible.
Correct. Why aren't you playing like a Hall of Famer? They're giving you $8 million.
You're making 3 times more than Brett Hull made. He scored 86 goals that year.
Fans do get irritated with a certain player and how they're deployed. Yeah. So it's like, why is this guy playing second line? Whatever.
That's correct.
So
yeah,
and they usually say because he's making $7.5 million.
Yeah.
Like Jay Bowmeister, he felt the wrath forever.
For that
now
money,
they want him in the Hall of Fame. Right.
For that money, he should be scoring 90 goals a season. Hell, half a season. Biggest question of the day next on 101 ESPN.
It's time for the Fast Lane's biggest question of the day. Presented by Banner Construction, the experts in James Hardy siding.
502, your time check is brought to you by Clarkson Jewelers, an officially licensed Rolex jeweler. Carey Davis, Jamie Rivers, Andrew Marsh, I'm Anthony Stalter. Jordan Kyrou was traded within the last half hour to the Washington Capitals. Elliot Freeman first reported the news. In exchange, the Blues received pick number 16 in the upcoming NHL entry draft. Connor McMichael, a 25-year-old winger/center, and a prospect, Milton Gastrin. So that's the return for Jordan Kyrou. Here's the biggest question of the day that I have for you guys. Do you guys believe that Kyrou was ever truly viewed as part of the next contender? Or if you want to rephrase it a little bit, when do you think that the last time he was? Last time he was viewed as part of the next contender? CD. I want to hear from CD.
The core, like the contender to be a part of this core that helps them.
Yeah.
I think maybe a couple of years ago, there was kind of this thought process probably around.
Obviously, when he signed the 8-year contract.
Yeah, when Tarasenko left and you kind of felt like him and Robert Thomas were going to be, when Tarasenko and O'Reilly left, you felt like Jordan Kyrou and Robert Thomas were going to be the next pair to kind of take over that role. I think when Chief got fired, it got bad for him because it was the quote where he said, I'm paraphrasing, he just was like, well, he's not our coach anymore, and I think he got booed that night. I think from that moment on, it kind of went south for Jordan Kyrou. Kind of the expectations. Again, they expected him because of his talent level and his speed and his ability to shoot and all of the things that he's capable of doing. They expected him to be a 50-goal scorer, if I'm not, and I don't think that's
90.
Being probably. That'd be nice. Can he get 90? Do we get 90 goals anymore?
It's possible. Gretzky got 93.
Well, what's the problem?
It's been a hot minute, but
so I think that's when things kind of went south for him, and from that point on, there was always the nitpicking of Jordan Kyrou. He doesn't do this well enough. He's not this. He's not that. And I mean, I think once you hear enough of that about yourself, which I'm sure Jordan Kyrou probably doesn't listen to the media or sports talk, but you got family, you got friends, people tell you things, and you got the internet, you can scroll and see things. So I'm sure that enough was enough for him as well. Mm-hmm. And he had to approve the trade, so there you go.
Do you guys think the end of the season, the performance from not just him, but like the entire team had any factor into this? Because we did see once Braden Shen was traded away, once Justin Falk was traded away, it was time for this younger group to take a hold of the leadership or whatnot. We've had conversations that Jordan Kyrou really wasn't one of those guys to begin with, but we saw Robert Thomas and Dylan Holloway and Jimmy Snuggerud, like they were incredible down the stretch. And Jordan Kyrou, not so much. Do you think that had anything to do with, okay, we were thinking about this stretch kind of solidified it for us?
So let me just say this. 75 points, 73 points, 67 points, 70 points, 46 points. Are we to assume that one season in a down year for mostly everybody on the team is what Jordan Kyrou is? Or do we take, like usually when you average out things, like if you find the average, take the highest and the lowest, and you find the average. 75, 73, 67, and 70, and then 46. So if we're going to average that out, don't know what the number is, but not
about
smart.
65 to 68 points.
So
it'd be my guess.
Are we upset with that?
See, I'm not even looking at it from
some people are.
But
I'm not looking at it from a statistic thing.
But you are, because you said down the stretch he wasn't good.
Well, he wasn't, but I'm also thinking of like a mindset thing. If you throw out the stats and the Blues are comfortable with those stats, why trade them away?
What do you mean by mindset?
Like the mindset, like grabbing the bull by the horns down the stretch when your captain has just been traded away, and give us something.
I think that's the issue right there. I do. Not you. I think that's the issue overall.
Is 66 points.
Thank you.
There you go.
Very much.
66.2.
The fan base overall here in St. Louis, they were never going to like Jordan Kyrou as a player. They just weren't. Because, and it should have dawned on me before, but because of what you just said, grab the bull by the horn. He's never been that player. That's not what he was when you drafted him. It's not. He was a dynamic, speedy winger with goal-scoring ability. He wasn't a put the puck in the corner and dig it out, block shots with your face, and do all. He was never going to be that guy. And so I feel like the fan base here, quite honestly, was just waiting for him to stub his toe so that they could try and run him out of Dodge. Now, was he the right I'll go back to 21-22. I think that's when the Blues decided this guy's part of the core. 75 points, 27 goals. I'd be like, yeah, okay, sign me up for that. And the next year, 73 points, 37 goals. So he was everything and more that you wanted him to be. And then let's go back to last season, not the one that just went past. 36 goals, 70 points, plus 23. So a lot of people who hated his 200-foot game had really nothing they could say at that point. But because Jordan Kyrou, I think the fan base is what just determined to themselves that he was not part of the long-term future. I don't think Doug Armstrong, Alex Steen, and the front office determined that until probably midway through the season, latter part of the season, when they started to see some things and then starting to look to add and whatnot. They just decided, I think, that their core players were going to be other guys, and it didn't necessarily include Jordan Kyrou.
But why? For what reason?
That they didn't want him?
Yes.
You'll have to ask Army.
What you're suggesting is that they did not see a winning player toward the end of the year. Is that what you're suggesting?
To a degree, like
or
Jamie
just questioned whether or not he was going to be a winning player.
Jamie highlighted all the reasons statistically why he would be a fit for the Blues continuing on through the next few years.
Sure.
But there's a reason why he's not on this team anymore. I want to know why.
Yeah, but it's easy to say now because he's no longer here. But let's go back. Let's just pick a different player, okay? Robert Thomas. Is he a winning player? Because let's go back to the first half of the season, 2 years in a row. Was he a winning player? Did anybody see him as part of the leadership group? We're going to hitch our wagon to this guy. I don't believe so. I heard and read and talked to a lot of people that like, poof.
For sure. And I think the turning point was the trade deadline. What is he going to do this year?
Okay, but what about last year? Because he came back with a terrible first half of the season again the next year.
For sure. So
then, like...
I'm talking about from just...
But what made us think that you could hitch your wagon to that? Let's take... Because he's in the same boat. He had a down year. The year before, came back, had a bad start to the first year. Maybe it was the pressure of the Olympics, all that stuff. But nobody was like reaping the praises of Robert Thomas. In fact, there was a lot of trade. In fact, the Blues entertained trades. They did. Now, they asked for a lot in return, but then the same question, well, why did they want to get rid of him? But now we're hitching our wagon to him, acting like he's Ryan O'Reilly 2.0.
Yeah, I just want to know why.
Well,
I don't know, right?
My best guess, and like Jamie, I don't know either. Ultimately, the Blues know that. But if
maybe they just wanted to create a spot for another player that they see more value in.
Okay, which kind of tells us what essentially?
Well, that they might be going after a bigger fish.
Or it's fit, right?
It's fit.
Ultimately, this player does not fit with the direction that we're heading in. Now, again, you can ask why. They clearly did not see something in him that they want as part of their future.
And there's things that we don't know that go on in those four walls.
I think to Jamie's point, you could say that, like you said, about Robert Thomas, who they entertained. You could say that about Colton Parayko, who they did attempt to trade.
Pavel Buchnevich.
Like, it's not just Jordan Kyrou. I think it was a multitude of players that they have had conversations about, which would lead me to believe that it's a multitude. It's an issue bigger than just one player. It's not just Jordan Kyrou. Maybe Jordan was the only one thus far that has waived the no trade clause and said, yeah, I'll get the hell out of here.
That's fair, too.
Where the other guys were like, nah, I'm cool, man. I'll stay here. Get the hell out of my face. You gave me the no trade clause. I'm going to exercise my right to stay here.
It would be difficult to offload, 3-4 players, a part of your previous core in one offseason.
It would, but if you don't see them as part of your core.
I think that's what he said. I don't think it's solely a Jordan Kyrou symptom. They've had conversations about multiple people, but those other guys decided to not, allow themselves to be traded. So I don't think you're just pointing at, well, why him? Because he was the one that said, yeah, I'll go. Where the other ones were like, nah, I won't.
Yeah,
Coach Borrego for sure said no.
And Braden Shen last year said no.
Correct.
So then the question, why would the Blues trade Braden Shen? Because he is a guy that grabbed the bull by the horns.
For sure.
I think each and every transaction is allowed to be unique within itself. And I think that maybe Jordan Kyrou asked for this trade. We don't know. Maybe he said, I'm tired of it. To Carey's point,
find me something.
Yeah. Get me out of here. Get me to the Eastern Conference. Get me to a fast-playing team with an offensive-minded head coach. Let's see where things go here.
Right.
And maybe the Blues had hit the point where they were just tired of reinforcing the same things over and over again.
Right. And they said, cool, we out. All right. Following today's trade with the Washington Capitals, Blues GM Doug Armstrong will hold a Zoom meeting tomorrow at 11 a.m., so I'm sure we'll play that right here on 101 ESPN. By the way, and I say this with all due respect.
Well, yeah, thanks, Army.
Go blank yourself. Go fastlane yourself, Doug Armstrong. You were with us yesterday.
Could have said something.
Could have said, hey, boys,
could have said something. Heads up. Now, maybe we should take the knife.
Well, you know what? I don't know if we should say that.
We're still the partners of the Blues, right? Yeah, Blues Radio Network
was
right
really
here.
Nice to us yesterday.
He was. He's super. He absolutely
Come
was.
on, man.
By the way, Milton Gastrid, Swedish.
That's
love
hard
those
to believe.
Swedes. Blues love those Swedes. All right, it's Fastlane on 101 ESPN. Do we have some mic drops?
Yeah, we got some mic drops going on, gentlemen.
Let's do our mic drop feature, the Daily Drop, next on 101 ESPN.
Hey, now BK and Ferrario can change the name back to BK and Ferrario because I used to call it the Trade Kyrou Show because they traded him every day, all day on their show. But I like the trade. I like what they're doing. Hey, let's go Blues.
All right, there you go. That was from DeAndre. Appreciate the mic drop to our 101 ESPN mobile app powered by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. You can leave us a mic drop at any point throughout the show. DeAndre liked the move, and yeah, I guess BK and Ferrario will certainly break this down start to finish tomorrow on BK and Ferrario. They'll be all hyped up.
Oh, they'll be fired up. BK will have 27 potential picks for the Blues.
Yes. His top 27.
I love it, though.
Is that good?
He gets into it, man. He does some research. My man's always well prepared.
Absolutely. Yep, well said. All right, let's hear from Josh next.
You know, I'd rather have a player in Connor McMichael that can play a full 3 periods. We all know Kyrou can't play the last 10 minutes of the third.
Jamie, your thoughts?
Not his fault.
Well, it depends. You need a goal or you're protecting a lead. Because if you need a goal, he's probably out
playing.
There.
If not, he's trying to protect the lead. Where is he at, Jamie?
Right there on the bench.
Okay.
Crazy.
And why
good.
is that?
Some guys play, some guys don't in those situations. It's like short yardage, Kerry. Some guys are built for it, some guys aren't.
That makes sense.
Now you're speaking CD's language.
That's why I got to go there every now and then.
I understand that.
He's the hockey guy, but every now and then I like to
mix it up,
enlighten him with some football talk. Yeah, he doesn't quite understand some of the nuances of football, so I'm here to help him.
Yeah, we do talk about it in the office. He's like, so this is short yardage. This area here, it's called the red zone. I was like, oh. Okay.
That was weird. I was like,
Kerry's like, why isn't it red?
I did ask that. He was like,
I said, because they tried to do that, actually, in 1983. I believe it was the New York Jets.
Yeah, it's the Jets.
They tried to.
And, of course, the Giants.
Well, no, that's where they ran into problems.
Yeah.
So
the Giants didn't want it.
The Jets wanted to paint the 20-yard line in red so that their fans, as crazy as they are, could understand what the red zone was.
Sure.
The Giants did not like the idea.
Well,
so then the Jets tried to find a medium and said, well, what if we just do one end and leave the other one green? And then the Giants said, well, we think the fans will find that confusing. So both teams opted to not do it. Hence why we don't have an actual red zone on the field.
That's a great history lesson, Jamie. Thank you.
We're really opposed to it because they said, Jets, you're never in that area, so why would you even care for your fans to know about the red zone?
Yeah, but then the Jets countered with that and said, we defend the red zone a lot.
They also noted that they would like their offense to reach there some point, so maybe if it was red,
it's like a goal.
they would
it's
know
like
where
it is.
it is.
When you see it, you can get there.
That makes sense.
So this is a true story.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Well, Janet, you weren't there. I was there.
Yeah.
Is it Eastern Washington that actually has a red field?
Yes, very good. The Eastern Washington
And
what?
Boise has a blue field.
Wildcats.
Ooh, no, Eastern Washington is a bird, if I'm not mistaken. Is it the
Bluebird swallow?
No and no. Grow up, Jamie.
What?
Blue Herons.
It's not the Falcons.
No.
No. It's the Hawks. It's
The Robins.
It's the Songbirds.
The Orioles.
The parakeet.
No.
Is it the Blackhawks?
The ostrich.
What'd you?
The Penguins.
No.
No, it's
It's not a bird.
It's a
Think of
flightless
something,
bird.
think of something easier.
it's an
That's
eagle.
called a mammal.
A cardinal.
Eastern Washington Eagles.
Yes.
So we said at the very beginning.
I don't think we
did
ever
not.
said Eagles.
No.
We gave everything but the Eagles. He knows better,
You know what?
man.
You're like my kids.
You know what,
When
Jamie?
they start messing with Ashley, and then they go, oh, yeah, I'm like, why?
Jamie, you know what?
Why?
Your attitude is going to get you out of here in about 15 minutes. You're starting to.
You know what? I'm tired of your attitude.
Yeah.
I might just take you up on that.
Yep.
Name
Suspend you.
Name the most famous, at least recent, Eastern Washington grad.
Oh, I know. Can I play?
Sure.
Cooper Kupp.
Nailed it.
Oh, is he? I don't know why I went to Cooper Rush. I'm like, no, he's a Central
He's a
Michigan.
Chippewa.
F-U-C-U. CMU, right?
That's right.
F-U-C-M-U. F-U-C-M-U. Fire up. Cheers.
Let's go, Chips.
FUCMU, baby.
Sold out.
FUCMU, baby.
That's real tough.
That's what they're yelling at the stands.
Yeah.
No, I've been there.
I seen the kids with the big F and the U and the CMU.
Yeah, fire
One
up.
time in the CMU, one of them was out of place. And it changed a lot of things. And so they had to make sure they rotated.
Sat in the right spots.
Yeah.
Stood in the right spots.
You know who want to do that?
A lot of things.
Those tarps off guys last night telling everybody to vote for Jaywalk.
Yeah. Anyways, we do need a new Beat the Streak contestant, so if you want to send in your claim to do Beat the Streak, you can. 314-399-9646, the Air Comfort Service tax line.
Doesn't he like that?
Why don't you hear? You know I don't like it.
Why doesn't he like
Let's hear from Nick.
It's a hell of a chat.
Jamie was just talking about this, but personally, I love the trade, and this screams that they're going to do something with those picks, or they have a plan to try and utilize all these first-round picks that they have to get the players that they actually need. I think Kyrou is a good player, but he needed to change the scenery. His style wasn't working here. He reminded me a lot of like a Jakub Vrana, where it's like, okay, yeah, all he's going to do is score 30 goals a year, which is fantastic. But when his plus-minus, when he does that, is minus 14 or 15, that doesn't do the team any good. And I think that they need to build what they're trying to build and the style they want to play, especially with Monty. Kyrou just wasn't going to fit that system. So hopefully they can get a superstar or another center, or just get set up better for the long term and have moved on from Kyrou.
What?
We had a change in the lineup.
Yeah. Mason Wynn said, based on the fact that Jordan Kyrou got traded, he won't play.
I'm not playing today.
Yep. Him and Kyrou are tight.
I need a day, he said. Your new lineup: J.J. Weatherholt, Ivan Herrera, Jordan Walker, Lars Newbar, Nelson Velasquez, Jose Fermin, Alec Burleson is now in the lineup. He was not in the lineup originally.
Do I get my?
No.
Come on, man.
It wouldn't be off the bench.
He's literally came off the bench and is in the game now.
This is your official starting lineup. Blaze Jordan hitting 8th, Pedro Pages 9th, and then Kyle Leahy's in the bump.
So who's taking over from Mason Wynn?
J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholtz is playing short. There you go. Jose Fermin goes to second. Goes to second. Blaze Jordan to third. Alec Burleson to first.
Burley's back in?
Yes.
So much for day off your feet, Burley.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 10-pointer, right, Jamie?
No. Let's hear from Matthew. We'll wrap up the Jordan Kyrou mic drops.
I think it was time just to make a change for both of us. Not just to make a change, but we did get some people back for him and another draft pick. So hopefully he does good in Washington, and if we use all our draft picks, then we're going to be really good in 3 years.
Okay.
That initially scared me.
Yeah. When you said us.
Well, here the talking in the background. I wasn't.
Oh.
It was where are you at?
Yeah, you shouldn't be.
Janet was always notorious for that too. Like you could always hear one of us in the background or a commercial in the background. I always thought that was really, really endearing.
Yeah.
That she'd always, because she was listening. I've been listening. All right. When we continue on here, Beat the Streak, Bet the Board is coming up next. Again, we need a new Beat the Streak contestant. Hopefully somebody will text in, have an opportunity to play. And again, we'll do Bet the Board as well. That's all next in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN.
Well, some of you out there will want to celebrate the Jordan Kyrou trade by drinking the unofficial beer of St. Louis hockey. That is ice cold Zwickle Light. It's locally brewed here in St. Louis. Just a tremendous staff over there at Urban Chestnut, and the beer is fantastic. If you like light beers, but you are tired of watered down or beer that tastes like water, find yourself a Zwickle Light, pop that thing open, and enjoy. It tastes like beer, yet it only has 95 calories, 3.7 carbs, And it's just kind of an everything beer. You're sitting at home, you want an ice cold beer, great. You're having a party, you have people over. I've had several people over and throw out this Wickle Light all the time, but that's not alone anymore. The Squirrel Works made an appearance not too long ago at one of the Rivers parties, and it was popular. It's a hazy IPA. It delivers bright tropical notes and an easy, juicy finish. It tastes fantastic. People love it. You can find it in a 4-pack or those big old single cans that Urban Chestnut is known for. Get your hands on either of these at your local establishments, including our friends over at Dirt Cheap. For more information about these beers, where you can find them, events coming up, anything to do with Urban Chestnut, please visit urbanchestnut.com. Again, that's urbanchestnut.com.
ESPN Sports Center.
I'm Andrew Marsh. It's time for a Sports Center update brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. Big news of the day. The Blues have acquired Connor McMichael, Milton Gastrin in the 16th overall pick in the 2026 NHL entry draft in exchange for Jordan Kyrou. We talked a lot about it. If you missed any of those conversations, make sure you go to 101ESPN.com or check out the free Dobbs Tire and Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. Just head to the podcast page, and you'll find all of our shows there, and it's all brought to you by the Schaefer Door Company. The Cardinals back in action tonight, taking on the Arizona Diamondbacks. Kyle Leahy on the mound. First pitch is at 6:45. I'm Andrew Marsh, and the Sports Center update is brought to you by Universal Windows Direct. You'll be saying, I love my windows.
I want to hit baseballs.
All of my successes depend on me.
You're ready to hit.
The hits just keep on coming.
And his first big league hit is a bullet up the middle.
All right, time for Beat the Streak here in the Fast Lane on 101 ESPN. We've got Tim on the line, who's a new listener who's going to play. What's up, Tim?
Hey, gentlemen. How are we doing today?
Doing great. Appreciate you playing. Thanks for listening. Hang tight. We'll get you the order here in a second. Marsh, what we got for latest streaks?
All right. Well, Carey has a streak of 4.
Nice job, Carey.
Thank you. I have a streak of 2.
Way to go, Marsh.
You have a streak of 2. And Jimmy has a streak of 1. And, of course, Darren, he had a streak of 2, but Lars Nootbaar did not come through last night for him. So now we have Tim on the line.
All right, so CD, followed by Marsh, then me, then Jamie, and then Tim. And Tim looks to what's the listener record right now, Marsh?
So it was, I believe, Nick or Trevor who carried that streak from last year in. So total is 9. But Kevin,
this season.
This season, yeah, Kevin put together a 7-game streak.
7's the number. So there you go. Tim's going to get 8, at least. He's going to get the snowman.
Okay,
Carey,
Love it.
give me Jordan Walker.
Old Jaywalk. Marshy.
I'm going to go with J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt. I'm going to take Alec Burleson now that he's back in that lineup. Starting lineup, not coming off the bench.
He came off the bench, and now he's starting.
I mean, he never technically came off the bench.
Game had not
the
officially
lineup
started.
had been put in.
Carey, just embarrassing.
He was not a starter. He came off the bench to now he's starting.
Carey, I think I speak for everybody when I say, what's your problem?
Right?
You and
I
you.
had to deal with this all last week.
What's your problem, dude?
Came in acting all nice and crap. Don't you do that.
Just don't.
No.
I'm just trying to, I thought you all would play the game the right way, clearly. You didn't give me my J.J. Weatherholt inside the park home run earlier this year. I see what you all are doing.
Yeah, because it wasn't a home run.
I see what you all are doing. It's okay. Yeah, it's collusion.
Why? You know why, right?
That's what this is.
You know why?
No, I don't, and I don't want to know.
You know why?
Nope. I don't want to know.
You don't want to know?
No, thank you.
All right, then. Let it go.
I don't want to know. I just know you
I don't know
two
if I want to know.
are trying to,
I don't know.
Jamie,
keep
what's
things together.
Jamie, what's your pick?
Give me that Herrera. He'll either get a hit or he'll get hit by a pitch.
Which
that counts too.
Doesn't help you.
No, it counts. Because technically he hit the ball.
No, the ball
and he got
hit
to
him.
first base.
The ball hit him.
He hit the ball in some capacity, Carey. That makes more sense than your dumb inside the park.
That was actually that was actually a home run that I'm still.
No, it wasn't.
It really wasn't.
Tim, save us.
Gentlemen, I want to be a homer, but I'm going to go with Corbin Carroll.
Okay, well, I don't blame you on that. All right. CD took Walker. Marsh took Weatherholt. I took Burleson. Jamie, you took Herrera. And our guy Tim just took Corbin Carroll. Tim, good luck to you, man.
I appreciate it, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, for Beat the Streaks, you bet the board. Marsh, hit us with those standings, kid.
Anthony, you have finally taken the lead.
Finally.
You have 9 points.
9.
Carey has tied me with 8 points. And Jamie has 6.
Okay. Boys, give me them Milwaukee Brewers minus 108 on the money line tonight in Cincinnati.
Going to be a tough night for them.
Brewers minus 108. You know, Marsh said something similar about the Cardinals last night, but I believe in those Redbirds, and they came through.
Give me the New York Mets over 3.5 tonight against Cabrera and the Cubs at minus 140.
Torn between two players. You know what? Can I do Jackson? No, I cannot. Give me Shea Langoliers. 1.5 hits, runs, RBI.
All right. Good luck to you, Carey.
Thank you. Same
Jamie?
to you.
Thank you. Jamie?
Give me the Mariners on the money line, minus 131.
Those stinking Mariners.
Yeah, got in right before, too. Supposed to start at 5:45.
Nice job. George Kirby on the hill tonight for Seattle. Again, if you're just joining us, a couple of breaking news moments. One big, one small. Start with the small one. Mason Wynn is not playing tonight. He was originally slated to start tonight at shortstop. However, Jordan...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Alec Burleson came off the bench.
Alec Burleson will play first base
Came out of
tonight.
the clubhouse.
Originally, Alec Burleson was going to have the day off, but the new lineup came out, and it's J.J. Weatherholt playing short, Ivan Herrera is your DH, Jordan Walker is your right fielder, Lars Nootbaar is in center, Nelson Velasquez is playing left, Jose Fermin's at second, Alec Burleson is playing first, Blaze Jordan is at third, and Pedro Paz is hitting ninth. He's your catcher.
Burlington is way too slow to be in the outfield.
She's right. That's why he's at first and making coats.
Came off the bench to do so. You know what I mean, fellas?
Carey, no, we don't know. We don't know. The other
protesting this season. If I come up about 4 home runs short, I'm protesting.
But you know what, Carey? Honestly, write up your protest.
I got a couple of them.
And you submit it to...
no, we got to find... No, I'm not sending it to you.
To me, I got it right here. All the bylaws for the Fast Lane are in here.
Yeah, you hold on to those bylaws.
I was appointed as the chairman of
person
the group.
to run this arbitration.
Anthony, you were there. Marsh, you were there. Ryder's not here today, but he also backed that. So, you know, honestly, I encourage you to take a couple of hours of your time. Draw up that complaint.
We're going to have somebody neutral in here.
I'm neutral.
No, the heck you are not. Not at all.
It's insulting.
The breaking news today, of course, L.A. Freeman reporting earlier today that the Blues are trading Jordan Kyrou to the Capitals in exchange for the number 16 overall pick in the upcoming NHL entry draft. Connor McMichael, a 25-year-old player who scored, 14 goals, you said, last year, Jamie?
14 goals last year, over 20 the year before.
And prospect Milton Gastrin. So there's your trade, and we've been breaking it down throughout the course of the day. And maybe we'll sneak a little bit more conversation in coming up next, but we will wrap up the show. Criticisms, compliments, and Marsh's 3 stars of the day next on 101 ESPN. you missed anything from today's show, you can always download the podcast available at 101ESPN.com or via the Dobbs Star Auto Center's 101 ESPN mobile app. All the podcasts brought to you by Shaver Door Company. All right, let's do some criticisms and some compliments here, Marsh.
Criticisms and compliments.
All right, we got a couple of mic drops from Lisa and Sharon that I wanted to play before we get out of here. This one is from Lisa.
Hey guys, thanks for this opportunity. Janet, first of all, rest in peace. Thank you for saying so many things that the rest of us were thinking. Thank you for representing women, and especially those of us that are older. You said it, and you said it always best, and you made me always laugh, but I'm going to miss hearing you. So to her family, thanks for letting us have this day. All right, have a good day, guys.
Lisa, well said. Well said, Lisa. Love it. Lisa is somebody that always brings the heat, too, not afraid to challenge us, and just as kind and as sweet as anybody. And we appreciate the mic drop and some great thoughts, of course, on our gal, Janet.
This next one from Sharon and Clayton.
I'm so sorry to hear about the passing of Janet. She is absolutely 100% as much a part of the show as you three guys, the current lineup. Staltz, I think she was even calling in or leaving mic drops when you and Dunk were still on the turn. I mean, I think I've heard her on just about every iteration of every show since I've been listening to 101, which is going back, I don't even want to tell you how many years, but regardless, I love how she is celebrated just about every day with some soundbite that she left you guys or something. I listen so often that I sometimes know when they're coming, and I look forward to it because it makes me laugh every single time. So please let her family know we're thinking of them, you know, and wishing them all the best, and especially for letting you guys know that she passed so we can celebrate her today. So R.I.P. Janet, and thanks for bringing so many smiles to so many listeners. You're the best.
Well said, Sharon. Wow, well said. And yeah, and you're absolutely right. Janet was always so kind to talk about how much she enjoyed the turn with Dunk and I. That was always something that meant a lot to me. And Sharon, you too. I mean, Sharon, you have left so many different mic drops and texts and everything on everybody's shows, dating back to when I first started as a producer on the Fast Lane in 2012. So I know you've been listening for a long time as well, and we greatly appreciate all you listeners, the ones that interact with us and, you know, kind of quote unquote to pull up the bar stool and sit with us and chat with us each and every day. This is one of the reasons why. This is why we do it. Why we have a show like this. So Sharon, thank you. Lisa, thank you.
Yep. We did get a text from Janet's sister saying, thank you guys for dedicating the show to Janet. The entire family is listening and enjoying it. You guys are the best. Most of us are loyal listeners.
You guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. This was an easy one. And our guy, Andrew Marsh, let me a little peek behind the curtain here. Andrew Marsh has been gathering the sound bites, the comments, the drops, things like that on Janet for, I mean, really, as soon as we found out that she had passed, Marsh has been collecting the audio clips and compiling them and putting them in order so that we could do a show dedicated to Janet. So, Marsh, well done, my man.
Thank you.
Done. I know you're not going to give yourself a star, but you should.
Nope. I will not do that.
No, but great job, Marsh.
Thank you. Speaking of those 3 stars, Anthony.
Yes, sir.
It's time for the Fast Lane's 3 Stars of the Day, presented by Circus Sports. No bet fees ever with the world's largest sports book, now at your fingertips in Illinois and Missouri.
Well, our 3rd star of the day, because it is a Tuesday, we got to give it to the Mac. Tuesday, Carey wins the Gauntlet because of the Mac. Just a great performance.
My Mac history, especially on a Tuesday, man.
Yeah.
Locked in.
Nick Saban, Toledo. You know where Urban Meyer got his start?
I do not. Bowling
Green.
Yeah.
Which is in the Mac. That's right.
Guys, our 2nd star of the day. It says a lot about somebody who just goes with the flow. A guy that wasn't supposed to be in the lineup tonight. But our second star of the day goes to Alec Burleson off the bench.
Off the bench.
Can't clap on that one.
Off the bench.
Nope.
Coming to the rescue.
Can't. No.
10 points. Go ahead, Burley. Do your thing, brother.
No, sir.
Do your thing, brother.
He's the starter.
He wasn't. He is now.
He is now.
And no surprise here. First star of the day, our girl Janet.
Yes, indeed.
Thank you to her family.
Yes.
Who gave us the heads up that Janet had sadly passed about a week and a half ago. And thank you so much for listening and for just sharing some comments. I know when she first passed, one of the family members texted us and said that she made us pretty much a daily part of her day. Or daily part of her day. That's redundant.
That makes sense, though.
A part of her day.
Yes.
On a consistent basis.
I've been listening.
Yep.
Thank you, Janet. Certainly going to miss you. But your voice, your thoughts, your humor will certainly live on here in the fast lane. That's for sure.
And we didn't even scratch the surface with how many mic drops and little sound bites that Janet left us. We didn't even scratch the surface. There's so many of them that
you had a bunch.
Continue.
And then flipping Jordan Kyrou got traded. And Jordan Kyrou.
What the heck, man?
Jordan Kyrou messed up our Janet dedication show.
One last time, huh?
Come on, man.
Before he gets up out of here?
Right.
As if they don't dislike him enough.
He's making $8 million. Couldn't he got traded tomorrow? You know?
Today was the day.
No, today was the day. Absolutely. But if you missed any of the conversation that we had about the trade, of course, again, download the podcast available at 101 ESPN and 101ESPN.com. So that'll do it for us. We'll be back tomorrow. Sure, we'll have more reaction to the Jordan Kyrou trade. Don't forget, Doug Armstrong will have a press conference at 11 a.m., and we will play that right here on 101 ESPN. So I'll do it for us. For Jamie Rivers, for Carey Davis, for Andrew Marsh, I'm Anthony Stalter. See you.